Well, the question is, what kind of reaction do you get when you first engage in servant leadership activities?
Suspicion.
I work with a lot of technical individuals working here at MSUE, and also a lot of the individuals that I work with in corporate America. Usually it's like, that's not the way it's usually done, and how could you do that? And then it's really interesting as you start talking with them more and more and start giving examples, they're like, wow, I really like that, and I can see that, but it's a transition for them. And it's a real challenge. It's disruptive. And I think that's actually where learning takes place, is when it's disruptive. So it's not easy.
I think Jim made the comment that some of this takes time too. There's natural pressures at work of what's going to happen in the quarter and how do we meet our month. And so it does take the discipline to say that you've got to keep that foot on the accelerator for sure. But this is a long-term commitment, and we can't expect that you just go to one class and all of a sudden everybody's going to be transformed and feel differently. So it really helps when you can have a champion that believes in that in your organization and helps to drive it and maintain the persistent approach and thought behind it.
I would say servant leadership is really good for business. I think Johnny the Bagger showed the impact of that on that. But God's blessed us with about a 45% growth in enrollment during the last 5 years. And I'm convinced more than ever, and those of us involved in higher education, there's a lot of people writing off the young people today. Do not do that. These are phenomenal. This is a great generation of men and women that want to just be part of something genuine, authentic, real. This intrigues them. Mary, would you agree?
Oh, absolutely. I think that this is the most hopeful thing. And when people are down and out, just look around at what young people are doing, what they're thinking, what they pray about, and I think you really can get a glimpse into a wonderful future.
Mary's the president of Alverno. So I'm speaking on behalf of the college-age students of today. I believe we're in a great shape, and it's a great time to have these discussions across the sectors like we're doing.
I would also say that as employers, if we don't recognize the importance of this to that generation, we're not going to be able to attract or, more importantly, retain that generation in our workforce.